said it was going to be cool today. See? Perfect. Storms did that last night. Brian, you still out of electricity?
Yeah, we're out of electricity, and I was...
Did you lose electricity last night?
Yeah.
I
think it like 3 o'clock last afternoon or something.
Oh.
I lost for maybe 5 minutes. But
yeah.
Yeah. All right, so because of the dearth, I've been feeding these, put the feeders in, and then every once in a while I'll just feed them with, I'm just going 1-to-1 just to kind of give them something to do.
Okay.
Because there's still a couple combs in here I'm trying to get them to draw out, but they're just kind of...
Well, that's what I wanted to ask you. If you're feeding them, isn't that going to help produce comb?
Yes,
okay.
But to simulate a flow, you need to feed them nonstop.
Okay.
Because if you're going on and off, it'll be a little disruptive.
Okay.
So there's old brood in here, but there's some young stuff in that too. Okay, this one's good.
Good. Which means that the queen is laying?
Queen's in here laying.
Good.
Pull one more. Let's move over.
Can you show the viewers too after you look?
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's all that young larva.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see, but it's just eggs. It's just barely hatched larva. So
yeah.
So they're just starting to put a little bit of royal jelly in there. So
okay, good.
It looks good. I'm kind of surprised we don't see the queen on this frame, but
I don't think I've seen a queen in 10 years. Not to think I'm actually good looking for her.
I know. I had a hive that I didn't see the queen the whole year, whole season. And she just kept laying. Oh yeah, this is a nice pattern here.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
Spiraling out, so she looks real good.
Doing a great job.
I mean,
Now this is
capped brood.
That's brood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's brood. That looks good. Oh, I can't help myself. One more thing.
What the heck?
Always so curious to see how she's going. Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Yeah.
So, and she always kind of lays in a spiral pattern going out, so you can always... The youngest larva will be on the outside edges. Yeah, that's great. All right, cool.
These are certainly calm.
Yeah. I think the robber screens help, but then we requeened them with my queens. So.
Okay.
That's what I was saying.
I just closed my hive. I mean, I just closed the entrance. The robber screen just goes all the way across.
Just look around the front.
Yeah.
And you only have the top entrance open?
Yeah, just the top one.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, it was bad. Actually, I wanted to replace that one deep box over there because, I was feeding filling up the feeders, and then I was filling them all up, and I came back a couple days later to check, and they all were still half full, except for that one was completely empty. And then I looked, and I was like, oh, they got a pretty good gap. So I was thinking maybe they were getting
robbing, yeah.
So,
okay.
That happens.
Yep, sure does. Fred, you're okay. You're okay. Yeah, you're okay.
Well, I'm excited we didn't have to lift any deep boxes. Kind of twanged my back a little bit pulling the supers yesterday.
How many did you pull?
What was it? I think it was at least 8.
8.
8.
Just mediums.
From how many hives?
What was it? 4, I think.
4? Wow.
2 boxes from each. Well, a little bit. Oop, are you live?
Yeah, we're live. Thank you.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. No, you're fine.
It's just that kind of bee club.
I'm Stephanie, by the way.
Hi, Stephanie.
You know me.
Yes, I do.
I'm Fred.
What happened to our lovely participants?
I think they're still stuck on the traffic down there.
Why is there a dip on there?
There's always been bees in here.
raw beef.
Yeah.
I didn't want to. We just had a ton of beef. So I brought probably like next year we're not using all beef. I said okay. We got to get medium frames because all our medium frames were garbage, and I just didn't order more frames in time. So I just got to get up to Snyder's and be like, hey dude, I need medium frames. But it's kind of late now anyway, so I'll just get them in the fall for next year.
So are we going to see anything in this hot box?
No, well, the last one we saw the queen, so I was hopeful.
Now, what are you putting here? I never heard of these things.
2 sugar tears.
Huh?
Solid or liquid?
Liquid.
Well, what did you put in for the orange ring?
You just
Nothing.
put the syrup in?
Yeah, straight in.
But
You see any dead bees in there?
No.
yeah.
Well, I see dead bees in my top feeder. And I mean, I don't know how they get it
When you
through
get
past
it,
the screen.
It's got fondant in
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. But I always use fondant, or I'd use just the front feeder.
it. Well, that I had really bad experience with. I got all robbed when I
Yeah, when you
when you put it outside. So if you have an empty box, I put it on top over the inner cover or on some slats. So
and put a box around it.
Like a
Yeah.
frame, an empty frame.
I use 2 little shims so they can get underneath it. Well, there's fruit on the first time.
Any signs of?
Over there. Cool. No, yeah, that one just had pollen in it.
A lot of people are saying how the boxes are empty. Is that typical of this time of year?
Yeah, the
Like limited
queen will
fruit, right?
lay, will kind of cease laying. Yeah. He's still laying. He's drones.
Drown.
All right, cool. One more.
Oh, so we're just looking for evidence of...
Yeah, that the queen's in here and laying. That's all. Do you want to jump into 1, 2, 3, Stephanie?
No, not one.
All right. Well, if Chris is in here, you can do 7, 8, 9. If you want. Those are pretty chill.
What am I doing?
Just looking for eggs. Eggs or young larvae. This has got some honey.
Now that's capped honey, right?
Yeah,
Up in the
honey.
corners.
And then nectar in the middle.
Yeah.
It's shiny.
Shiny is the nectar.
They haven't capped it.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
But I could tell by the way as soon as I pull the frame.
Yeah.
I'll do one more and then...
So that's what capped honey looks like. Capped brood has sort of a slight mound to it. It's ever so slight.
Yeah. Yeah, that's some raw nectar.
Yeah.
Or it could be sugar syrup, honestly.
Yeah.
Even feeding. Yeah, so you can probably laying down below.
Yeah.
But she's in there.
She's doing her job. That's good.
Yeah. Go.
Okay, well, I had those things. I might have to start using those instead.
I don't know, I like them.
Yeah.
You will have bees sometimes drown in them, but the bees can clean them out. That's the key.
Yeah.
When they're empty, the bees can clean them out.
True.
And the sides are like,
Ridged.
yeah, ridged, so they have, the bees can climb out. I
Yeah.
see bees, when I fill it up, the bees will just, dive bomb into it, but then they'll just climb up the side.
Back up. Okay.
It's not like a huge deal.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we got Robinson. Yeah, me neither, but well, even then, I feel like the problem is that I've noticed is that in the fall, when it's cool and the bees aren't flying, the wasps will still fly and they'll get in and they'll just wreak havoc. So it's better to have the Robertsons on.
Yeah.
Man Lake.
Snyder's has them. Yep.
One like these?
Yep. That's where I've gotten mine.
I've got mine reduced.
That is the best, because I just keep it on year round, and then in the spring I'll open up all the little doors, and then they can get in whichever way they want.
I just say that based on the amount of bees I see between the frames.
Right.
If I saw a bunch, and that's what I did on that last one. I was just looking for a large number of bees in the seam.
Right.
And then I was gonna.
Whereas the first box, you found a lot of bees.
Yeah, there was a pretty good amount of seam.
Yeah.
Like here, like these probably 2 or 3 frames that probably got brood on them.
Right.
Just based on the amount of bees in there. That just helps to speed up your inspection, so you can be in and out and not have to worry about looking at every frame.
And this time of the year, you don't want to spend a lot of time. You don't want to.
Yeah, we're going to be in and out.
Yeah.
It's all drones.
Oh wow.
Let's set that off to this side.
And you're not working these hives for the
Lots of brood. Lots of brood. Oops.
We do. I mean, I harvested honey off of these.
Where are your supers?
To use the beeps.
And you would spin this?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
You just get the bees out of there and do your thing just spinning.
Yeah.
Because normally, I mean, I got them coming up into the super. They don't even know all I have is honey up there.
So when you harvest them, though, like the honey on the side there, that's for the bees, right?
Oh, yeah, I would never. You can't take a frame with brood on it.
With brood on it. Okay. So you only pick frames that have
all honey.
All honey.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Great.
Yeah.
And it's all.
I've never done that either.
And a deep box is, that's a lot of honey in there.
Well, you're not kidding.
I think it'll almost spawn out. It'll probably end up being like 3 gallons of honey.
Wow.
Per deep. So it fills up buckets quite fast.
Yeah.
Whereas like a medium, it'll be like a gallon in a little bit.
Now see, this is all honey on this side, right?
Yeah, that's all honey.
Yeah.
And then a little spot in the middle where they would keep brood.
Yeah.
So
if there's nothing in the top box, are we leaving it on?
yes.
Are they going to fill it with
Is there a feeder in there?
Yeah.
Where you going? Please. Alright, this side has food, so I'm happy with that.
Okay.
This is basically what my 2 deep hives look like this.
Okay.
Well, that's good then.
There's nothing going on in the super. That's
Oh, well.
And sometimes when the flow's on, I'll use an upper entrance as well.
Yeah.
Just so when the foragers come back, they can go right into the super.
Buy that upper entrance. What do? Just fashion it?
Yeah.
You just make one?
I'm going to go up to Stephanie and check out her activity. See, when you are a member and you sign up, you can come to the Nuc Yard and you can get hands-on experience. And under the guidance of Brian or Chris or whoever is here. Stephanie, too, yes.
And so this top box is empty.
Okay.
This doors. This is all honey.
Okay.
Let's see if I can.
But you haven't found any brood then? Okay. Oh, interesting. I can help you too if need be. Do you want to put the frame back in?
Yeah. Not very heavy.
Yep. Stephanie, how long have you been keeping bees?
This is my 8th season.
8th season. Wow, that's great.
Doesn't mean I know what I'm doing.
I don't think any of us ever know.
I'm pretending to be beekeeper. Let's see. My weight training is pretty long.
I was going to say,
Ooh.
okay.
Not too bad.
Okay, okay, good.
Sure, I put facing back in the right direction.
Yeah, yeah.
So normally I cover it.
Okay. Well, they'll go
I
back
have a
in.
sheet.
Yeah. Okay, right now Stephanie is checking frames to find brood to make sure that the queen is laying.
And I don't have them.
It's here. I'll keep puffing it. It's there.
I see them bringing in pollen on the bottom.
Yeah.
I imagine it's and if it's not, what do we do? Do we have queens?
I don't know. Nothing's brown. I'm not sure he has a lighter down here.
Lighter.
Okay.
So this is just
That's all nectar. Okay, girls, relax, relax. I'm not looking to hurt you. You have a lighter?
you might have to close this guy up. I could see honey.
Shoot, I'm gonna go over here.
Okay. Take a little walk.
There's a little bit of that type coming.
I feel a little scream.
No, he put queens in though because they're cat's honey. See any larvae at all?
No, but one little queen cell that's open.
Okay.
No larvae, but I do see them bringing pollen. Not much.
She would be doing a center frame too, I think. Wouldn't she? Yeah.
Did I take it from the front? Yes.
I think he did.
Because it is broken.
Yeah.
Sound pollen here. Okay, this is happening. This is the only heavy thing in.
Yeah. Lots of nectar. Now, I think he came and he put queens in last week. So she may not be laying there.
up, you know. Mine are all taped up because there's so many different brands.
Yeah.
And my favorite when I'm in business is Brushing Mountain.
Was what?
Brushing Mountain.
Oh, okay.
They have the best equipment.
Oh, okay. Look at Liz down. There we go. Popped in the back. There we go.
Good call.
I'm a Libra. I like things equal. And here's your lighter too, by the way. Brian, this hive has no activity in it. No.
There's nectar and pollen and bee bread, and they're bringing in pollen, but I don't think no cat food at all. I don't see any eggs.
Yeah. Here, you want some smoke? Close your eyes. All right, girls, come on. Oh, yeah, there's always one. Drop it again.
They seem pretty nice. Yeah, maybe the robber screens are helping.
I'd help, but I don't have a hive tool with me. I know. I'm a prepared beekeeper.
Well, I know this one, this time
So you already know that it's nothing in there but soil.
He was talking about the amount of bees in the frames. If there's not a lot, then there's not as much activity. So he just goes right down to the next box.
Oh, drones.
What's up with all the drones?
No, I mean, this is drone comb. This next frame looks pretty good.
Oh yeah, there's some cat
In
food.
there. A lot of larvae.
Well, we didn't see that at all in the store.
No, there was none of that.
Yeah, you see how it's
There's bees in there, though?
Yeah, there's bees, but they're...
flat against the frame instead of
I'm just going to search for the queen. I'm going to add this one over there.
We've
I've been struggling all year, though.
Yeah,
Or 7.
7.
7.
Lucky number 7 in my book.
Oh, no, he's still over there. You're going to add a frame of eggs?
Brood.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I am.
Oh, Lord, I've never done this, so let's watch.
Oh, adding a frame?
I only have one hive at each location,
Oh,
so I can't
okay.
go
Yeah, it's kind of hard to do that.
I guess I could put it in a new box and travel with it.
That's a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
So it's just simply swapping the frames.
Yeah, one
A
frame or
frame
another.
frame.
The queen's not on this one.
You know,
With all that young larva, you don't want to make it.
You don't have to shake the bees off?
No.
Yeah.
The foragers that are on here will fly out and fly back to that hive. The nurse bees, they're cool.
Is that enough eggs? I mean, larvae?
They only need one. Make one queen cell.
So they don't need a fresh egg, they can do a larva?
No, there's eggs in there.
Okay.
But I'm going to make an X on hive store. 5 days I can go back and look and see if they made the queen cell. I mean, honestly, if they need a queen, they'll start working on that queen cell They'll be it.
So you said you installed a queen because there's a little cage there.
I
But,
thought I did.
well, you know, it doesn't matter because we installed them and then nothing. And then I got another one and hopefully I got something.
But this one looks good.
How do those 3 down there look?
I was wondering.
Good?
One that wasn't crazy?
It was actually not horrible.
Wow.
I know. I just kind of like make a liar out of me.
Liar.
Of course.
People do that though.
They like to do that.
Just like you know, your car's making a weird noise until you get it to the shop, and then it's like running like the day you got it. You're like, really?
Yeah.
Oh, see? That's what's happening.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that'll happen. So when they get that down, they'll clean it out.
They'll clean out all those
You
bees?
don't want
Yeah.
them having
Oh, man.
serum.
That's a lot of bees.
That's a lot of dead bees. Oh, dear. All right, I think I'll stick to mine.
Well, I mean, they have the sides are rich.
Yeah.
I think they'd be able to get down in there and get
Well,
out.
maybe there's too many.
Maybe those are the robbers. Maybe the robbers went in and drowned.
Robber trap.
Yes.
That'll show them.
Yeah, that's what mine are looking like. My super.
Oh, just
My
some
super
nectar in there?
looking like. Yeah.
With
A couple
just
of
a
them.
little bit of combo.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing going on.
It's hard being a beekeeper in Maryland.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this one looks good.
What are you saying?
Larva.
Oh, yeah.
All larva. So
Oh, good.
in their lane, there was this one bee that has this crazy pollen on her back,
Yeah.
like neon green.
Oh, good. I've seen that, and I didn't know what that
It's
is.
some kind of weird flower that Lloyd can tell you. When they go in, it like they flip in.
Is that her?
It flips. What?
I thought it was her.
Do you think? Yeah, it's possible. Lloyd saw if it was on here. She's got a mix in there. Anyway, so when the bees go in to get the nectar, they flip.
Flip.
And it takes the pollen and they get it on their back.
Ah.
It's just that one spot that they can't clean off themselves.
Yeah. No, I've seen that, and I thought, what did you get into?
I forget what it is.
I have to look for that chart on pollen and colors and post that. Well, I was going to say that, but
Well, it's interesting that they didn't really drink it down. Like the
Yeah.
other guys.
Yeah, this hive is kind of small though. We'll see. I'll let them clean that out, dry it up, and then I'll probably refill it in a couple days.
it's still lit.
All right, cool. Short and sweet.
Okay, short and sweet. That was it. All we were doing was checking for brood, egg, activity that the queen is laying. We found it,
Are there bees in here?
all but one hive. So Brian took a frame of capped brood from the good hive and put it in, swapped it with an empty frame, swapped the frames. Yeah, I can talk today. And so that they will have the capped brood in the other hive, and that will hopefully give them one frame to start a queen and requeen that hive, we hope.
Yeah. Or if the queen is in there, maybe she's, I don't know, maybe there's a virgin queen, she's just not mated yet.
Right.
You know, that's kind of your tell-all, is you add a frame of eggs and really young larvae, and if they make queen cells, they need a queen. If they don't, they've got a queen, she's just not laying yet, or
Right.
you haven't found the eggs.
Right.
So,
Okay.
anyway.
I think that's it for today. And I guess the next time we meet will be the picnic, August 3rd? Or will we meet here before that?
Yeah, oh, yeah, we're not going to come.
I mean, we won't
We won't
come
be in the Nuc Yard for probably the end of August.
until the end of
There's
August.
just really nothing to do in beekeeping other
Right.
than make sure robbing doesn't start, and they've got, food out there if you
Sugar,
want it.
right.
I mean, in my hives, I got so many, sometimes I'll set out open feeders. I'll just have a nuke box with a couple of those frame feeders in it, filled
Yeah.
with syrup, set it on the far corner of my yard from the hives, and then just let the bees go and get that. So
Oh,
when they forage,
Oh,
something to get, so they're not trying to turn on each other.
interesting.
And plus, you know, I got what, like 30 or 40 hives at the house, so me running around filling up syrup every hive would be a full-time job. So
Yeah, I guess so.
I just
What kind of open feeder do you use?
I use the frame feeders inside a Nuc box, and I just set it there, far away from my hive.
Do you could put the lid on it and then just let
Yeah,
them
so
go
they
in
have
and
to
out
use
the
the
entrance?
entrance, like a
Oh,
normal
like a
hive.
regular
Where do you
hive.
set it? Just
Anywhere, away from the neighbors, hopefully. I got the one guy's a little spray happy, so I can't keep it near him, but in the other corner,
they
it's
just
fine.
go to it and
Yeah, once they find it, they'll just keep coming back to it.
And there's no frames in that box, so they don't say, oh, well, we can start a new hive here,
I
right?
mean, I guess they could, but normally adding syrup and feed and honey to a swarm box doesn't work out well.
Right.
Because there's just so much activity
Yeah.
that a swarm wouldn't want to move in because they would instantly have to start defending.
Right. Okay. Well, that's an interesting concept. Instead of putting the feeders on top of your frame or at the entrance, sticking it, if you have the room, far enough away that they can just, as the foraging, they can just go to
Yeah.
it.
If you got a lot of hives and, you know,
Yeah.
if you're hitting the dirt and you want your bees something to do instead of
Yeah.
bothering you or trying to get in your other hives.
Right. Okay.
That's what I
Great.
do.
Otherwise, we just leave them be, and we'll check them out at the end of August, see how things are going here. And always, if there's any questions, feel free to post a question on our Facebook page, and somebody will happily answer, hopefully. And if you're a member, we'll hopefully see you August 3rd for our next meeting, which is our picnic here at the Ag Center.
Yeah,
And also, too,
well, we're giving away queens. We have all kinds of door prizes.
oh, great, door prizes.
Oxalic acid vaporizer.
Woo!
Trying to get crazy.
Ooh, I saw his name. I saw that name.
I want
The
that.
Loeb or whatever it is. Yeah.
Get Carly to make a magnetized hive tool holder.
Okay, we can make hive tool holders.
Yes, that would be nice. And
Where's the location? Where's the tables and everything? Exactly.
At the main building.
Inside?
Inside and outside.
inside and
In that
outside.
courtyard, and then we're going to be inside. We have access inside in case it rains.
That
Yeah.
where we voted? That building?
Yeah.
Yeah.
we'll get notified, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it's all-
Yeah.
They're sending out emails.
Yeah, you should have gotten an email,
An invite.
an invite. Did you get that? I can send it to you if not.
Yeah, I don't know.
I digress.
How long ago
We'll
was
see
that?
everyone next time.
It's August 3rd. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.